But the grievances came out almost like maybe 2 days
It was
before the isolation was over.
It was becoming too much. She was now like, oh my God.
No, but there's something
Oh my goodness.
about isolation, man. It's not nice.
No, it's not. It's not proper. And now she's now looking at me like,
my problem is you. You are. If I could just get rid of this man, then I wouldn't have any problems.
Okay. When I trust you, I know I'll be okay. There's no shame. I try to cover up with these, but there's no shame. No pain. Cannot wait to be with you where there's no pain. So till then, I'ma have faith. Living for tomorrow, celebrating my today. Hey.
Hi guys.
Welcome back to Love from the Other Side. I'm Kanyiso.
I'm Taliso.
Baby, it's a moment.
No.
Yes, because we are back.
Yes. For real this time.
Season 2.
2, 3.
Season 2.
Season 2.
Season 2.
No, we finished season 2. This is season 3.
Yeah, it's a season.
Yes.
And we are back. We've taken a hiatus.
It's been like 5 months, I think.
It's been a while. We've seen all your messages. Some of you have been messaging.
Yes.
Like,
people have actually come to old videos and like, guys, it's been months now.
No.
Where are you?
Exactly. We are not broken up. We are still together.
Yes,
we
we're
were
still
not
together.
on the gossip pages. Hey, I can imagine. Can you imagine the day we reach the level of being on the gossip pages?
Don't
Being
do
like
that.
these two, no, we're still a couple.
Yeah.
We celebrated
At
3
10
years.
Yeah. 3-year wedding
wedding
anniversary and 10 years jolliversary.
10 years.
So we've been together for 10 years, married
Yes.
for 3 years.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Somehow my wife convinced me for
Oh
10 years.
wow.
And yes,
You came to me, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So we've been busy and we've been away. There's been a few reasons.
We've moved even.
We moved cities
Yeah.
for one.
Yeah.
What else did we do? Why were we away?
We also had COVID.
We just came out of COVID.
We just came out of
We
isolation.
are recording at the end of the COVID. I hope I
Yeah.
don't cough actually during
Yeah.
this. So that was an experience.
Also, YouTube is hard.
YouTube is hard.
YouTube
Can we
is
just,
really
hard?
hard.
Can we have just a special shout out to all the YouTubers out there?
Bruh,
Because it is challenging.
respect.
This thing is so difficult. So the one thing that we've always wanted as
Yeah.
a YouTube couple is to be sincere and not to just
authentic and not make up
authentic.
things.
We don't want to just make up things and just
Yeah.
to regurgitate things that you see on the YouTubes. We want it to come from a genuine place. So some of that means that we've been living life to collect story times. Because the story is peli like it.
What?
The story times are finished.
We've never really had a story time.
No, but they were of love. The story times of love were finished. And then we were collecting more.
No,
We were
also,
living life and collecting more.
I had lined up like a series,
Yes.
where we would have like a couples rather, from cross culture kind of backgrounds, yes. And a lot of them fell through. Because of time, we just couldn't get everyone to like align to the same date.
Yes.
We might still do it. We've actually recorded one.
Yeah. we've got some.
And we are probably going to post it. There was editing difficulties
Yes.
that came with that video, but
You're so much
we
editing
push.
difficulty.
Again, respect to YouTubers. Yeah.
So yes, because of that and because we respect our love from the other siders, we don't want to just make up random content.
Yeah.
And we want it to be genuine, like real genuine things, so that it's relevant in people's lives. And so we had to live a little bit of life.
And sometimes you're not in the right space
Yes.
to record.
Yes.
Say, like, for instance, that day, we're not getting along because of something. It's hard to be like, let's sit down and record.
Oh yeah.
No.
But that never happened. It's not like we're going to record and then record in a fight.
Okay, when it doesn't affect you clearly. Now there are times where I'm a little bit annoyed.
Yes.
I can't record, even if I'm like a little bit annoyed.
Yes.
I can't be like, hi guys.
You must learn
I need to. No, I can't.
To the people.
Like I.
To the siders.
to the side.
The Satans want you to pretend.
No, I can't pretend.
Yeah.
I need to be right in my spirit.
Yes.
For me to like record something.
Yes. Yeah.
So
5 months to be right in your spirit.
No, a lot happened during that 5 months.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
And because we've been here for how long? We moved here in Feb.
Yes.
Yeah. So we had to church hunt.
Yes.
How interesting was that?
That was very interesting.
Yeah.
So yes, church hunting. So we've been here since what, Feb, ne?
Yeah.
And when we arrived in the new place, this is our 3rd city in 3 years.
Yeah.
We've been trekking, fam. So
someone said we live in a suitcase. And I was so offended. I was like, what?
No.
And then I was like, actually,
we've been living out of suitcases. Yeah. We even have boxes that were never unpacked. That just kind of like ended up permanently staying in boxes.
Because those boxes are useless stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just come to the point where now it's like, do people still want to help us move? You know what I mean? Like, we've been moving so much. You can't even call the same people. Like, it's exhausted.
Yeah.
So, yes, we needed to find a new church.
Yes.
So, obviously, we used the best, most biblical method to find a new church. Google Maps.
We literally woke up in the morning like, okay, it's Sunday.
Yeah.
Let's look for a church.
Let's go to a church. And we went into Google Maps, and then we saw a church. We're like,
it's like 10 minutes away.
It's not far.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just the name just pops.
Yeah.
So we went there.
No, the name looked familiar.
It looked familiar, yes.
Yes.
So we went to this church, right? And it was nice.
It was really nice.
It was good.
I remember they were preaching about marriage.
Yes.
Yeah, the sermon that day it was about marriage. I was like, this is cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you're looking for a new church, you come in there like,
yes, like let's see. Let's see what you've got.
Impress me. Preach. Let's see.
Is what you're saying.
Theologize. Theologize. So I can mark
you. Is what you're saying biblically sound?
Is that really?
Are you making up things? Like you come with come like you're an auditor or something.
Yes.
You're just like,
you're like, okay, theologize. Okay. Yes. So we came in with our pompous hat on. We're like, okay, let's judge the singing. Okay, are you on key? Are you on key? All right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but the guitar, the drums, is it loud enough? Yeah. And the funny part is that they're like, yes, is the singing. So yes, it was quite.
What is the pastor saying?
What is the pastor saying? Who are the people?
They interpreting scripture?
Yes.
Are they going to town?
Are they going?
Or
all these things. They're like looking at the people. What are they like? Are they the level? Are they levels?
One other thing that encourages me when we go to churches, if they are too well dressed, God will judge you. I don't know why is that. People are not allowed to look good. When they go to church. Why is that?
Okay, so this is not a rule. This is not a general rule. Yeah. But I just kind of have trust issues with churches where everyone dresses super nice all the time. But it's not a rule. It's just that, like, sometimes I kind of fear that you dress up for holiness. You know what I'm saying? But holiness is your heart, it's your life. You know what I mean? So sometimes I feel like, not all the time. It's not a general rule. It's not a rule. It's not a general. This is not a principle. This is not advice. So please don't take this as advice. But like, I have found that a person can be a sinner.
Wow.
A person can be a sinner, but be respected by
how they are dressed.
Yes. Okay.
So you would rather people just wear a simple t-shirt?
I would rather
there's nothing wrong with that.
I would rather people be genuine Christians.
Yeah.
And I, without being influenced in any way by how you are dressed. Okay. I'm not saying that you must come go to church in tatters or, you must be presentable or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But it is possible to be misdirected based on the outfit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that holy shoe. That square toe, that shoe. This one is holy. So, I'm not saying people mustn't look nice, but sometimes I'm like, why are you that nice? Why are you that? So, funny enough, after this first church we went to, we went to a different church where people do dress nice.
Yeah, they do.
Like Jordans, boy. There was too much pressure. Yes, there was a guy who was sitting next to the third church, the one that's also nearby that we went to.
Oh.
There was the one guy sitting next to me. Those Jordans. There was another man who came in, and you were like, no, look at that man. He's simply dressed. And that time, he's rocking Gucci flip-flops. Gucci flip-flops.
Yeah, I was
like,
he was just like wearing shorts. He was like a dad.
He was just a dad.
I don't think I've ever been to a church where a dad is like wearing shorts.
Yes.
Not like short shorts, just like, what do you call those shorts that are not like
they were not super thigh. Shorts, no.
They're not showing thigh, but they're showing all the legs.
He was a dad. He was wearing shorts, but he was wearing Gucci flip-flops.
Yeah, and flip-flops. Yeah, like a dad wearing flip-flops to church.
Gucci flip-flops.
But yeah, my point is we tend to get caught up in the irrelevant things.
Yes, we do.
And we judge each other a lot as Christians, and I don't know why.
And say, no, this one.
Yeah.
And then we went to another church, which is like, when you walk in, it's like you're going to a movie.
Why?
No, that church is like it's a cinema. When you walk in, it's like a cinema.
No, it's like one of those. It's an auditorium and it's like huge.
It's huge and it's
huge and it's so many. And the car guards.
Yes.
Well, they're not guards really. Like it's literally a ministry.
Yeah, like
to be in the car guard ministry, and I don't know how many people maybe they're like 20. That's how big That's how big the church is. Yes,
there's like 50 of them.
That's how big that church is.
That church is mega.
And guy was like, looking the assembly. What did you say? We were like,
it's a production line.
A production line.
There are so many services. This church had like
3 services.
3 services, and they have like 1 hour between each. So it's like 8:30. Yeah. It's like I think they've got like an 8:30 to 9:30 ish.
I don't remember the time. I think it's at 9 o'clock first. No. Because our one starts at 9:30.
No, that one you can go in and finish and still go to our church. So that one is like 8. So, but anyway, the point is that they have 3 services between about 8 a.m. and 12.
Yeah.
Right. So it's quite a lot of services to have, like boom, 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 boom.
And it's very quick.
You come in, you leave.
Ushers everywhere. Hi, what's up? And they're very friendly.
Yeah.
But it's so big, I don't see how you can get to know other people.
Because, Tina, we are small town people. We are small town. We've been attending small churches for such a long time.
Yeah.
Where people know that you didn't come today.
Yes.
So that was a bit of a shock. And this is not the rule of how to find a church, guys.
Yeah.
We're just telling you the journey. It was quite interesting. So the first one we went to, we liked it,
Yeah, we liked it. And we were like, no, but we must keep searching because we can't just land on the first one.
It needs to be the perfect church for me, And then we went to another one, a much smaller one.
To a branch that I already know, but this is like a new branch.
Yes, it was very small.
I think the people are too new.
It was. It was not my cup of tea.
Yeah, it wasn't Guy's cup of tea. No. I was very forgiving because I know the pastor.
Yes.
And the branch is very new, and it seems like the people who are leading they are also very new.
It was not.
And so I don't know. We just felt like we were not going to fit in.
No.
Yeah.
And I don't like it when people I'm led by the Holy Spirit, and then it goes on an extra 2 hours.
We're not going to talk about race.
No, it's not about race. I'm just saying it was one of those where you need to eat a strong meal before you go there. Because
you've always gone to churches where I really don't want to get into this.
Okay,
I don't.
But when things are done, like
I don't.
done.
Okay, guys, always gone to a church that is relatively white.
So
therefore, I don't know if people have been to like different churches. Like if a church is black,
yes,
it tends to take longer. The services are much longer, as opposed to
Black
white
people can
churches.
be on time too.
Like I really didn't want to get into this black-white church
about
thing.
Race. Black people can be on time too. It's about like the culture of a church where it's like no one's got anywhere to go today. It's Sunday. We ain't going anywhere, baby. You just sit on down and let's just strengthen each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, sharp, ne? But I mean, after about 4 hours, like that service was long. Like by the time we got out, I was like, it was so long. And again, we're not used to it.
Yeah.
So that was
the
quite
big church, that's the thing. The big church, I felt like it was too short.
It's like,
it's as if there's someone like in there,
saying next song.
Stop.
Gone.
Start the new song.
And then when he comes into the preaches, it's like boom, 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 boom.
Yes, amen.
Routine.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Next service.
Oh.
Yeah, well.
So that was an adventure. Yes, finding a new church.
And how did we land on our current church?
So what would happen with finding a church, right? Is that each time we would be like, we're too lazy to find to go to another church today.
Yeah.
Let's just go back to that other
one. The first one. Yeah.
And then the following week we'll be like, okay, no, we're going to go scout. Find a, because it's speed dating about what dating.
Yes, it was so weird.
And then we'll be like,
there were times I'd literally go on Google during the week, okay, churches around this place.
And then when we're lazy, like, I don't want to really try. Let's go to that one.
And you know what? Also, the first one, I think it kind of left an impression.
Yes.
Because you know how the first time visitors thing, after the service, we literally had a conversation with one of the pastors. Like, that's their thing.
Yeah.
Where the first time visitors, they just want to like sit down, and I've seen that before where they like, where there's a ministry where the people who will be speaking to you and just want to know what you're about. I think that's the only church we went to like during this dating period.
Yes.
Where we sat down with one of the pastors and they just wanted to get to know us and whatnot. Yeah. So I think that just it was the personal touch.
Yeah, it's the personal.
It was just the personal touch. If you're like the head of a church, that's just one of the tips I can say. Just make sure your first time visitors
really feel. Yeah.
I don't know. So, I don't want to say seen because that sounds weird. But yeah, my husband also loves attention.
Yeah.
Like he really
got that attention.
Yeah. So one of your deciding factors was we need to feel like we belong.
Yeah, and we felt we belonged then. I mean, they were preaching what is proper. You want to be arrogant.
But also our first time, we felt a little bit of a distance, maybe because we didn't know them.
We didn't know people.
Yeah.
But over time, people started to be like, oh, so I see Ola's coming back.
Yes, and people noticed.
And they'll notice. I'm like,
you came back,
Yeah.
Actually, at the big church, people didn't know because we went to the big church twice. They'll never notice. Oh, you're here again. You know?
I mean, like I said, we've got nothing against the picture. We're just so used to, being known and knowing people, having much closer relationships. So, yeah, it was quite interesting. We kept going back to the same church because we're lazy to go to others. And then over time, we're like, actually,
we like it here.
We like it here, actually. Yes. So that was a very interesting experience. So I don't know what the takeaways are about
and then we also
hunting.
went to the cell.
Yes.
Yeah, we attended like one or two of cell meetings, which were even more amazing.
Very nice, and it was full of the sort of people who we want to be like.
Yes.
Spiritually. So everything that I wanted from a church, a family experience where you can possibly raise a family in a church and close-knit, preaching the proper things.
Yeah, and they really have like a community.
So much so that when we were sick with the COVID, like we said, we recently came out of the COVID.
My word.
One of them
cooked for us.
Yes.
No, because they keep saying, guys, please let us know what do you need. And you know that people always say when what can if you're going through something, people are just gonna be like, let us know what you need. I feel like people just say that, just like people say, oh, we should do lunch. I don't like that. It's a pet peeve of mine for people to be like, oh, we should do lunch.
But you could actually
and they
tell
don't
that
mean
this
it.
person means it.
These are the kind of people who mean it.
Like,
guys, if you need anything.
And then, she really came and she brought us. She
made
cooked
us macaroni and mince.
Yeah, and brought it.
Yeah.
And I was so happy. I was like, look at that. That's amazing because we're kind of new.
Yeah.
So.
Very new.
Yeah. So that was a good decision.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah.
That there are so many lovely.
Yeah. We just go to church with
lovely people.
Yeah.
Lovely people. And that was a big update.
Yes.
From
also, what have you learned? Last thing, what have you learned during our isolation? Because we spent so much time together.
This was our first time isolating.
Yeah.
My wife did not isolate during the
lockdown. Because I was working. Because I'm in healthcare.
Yes. So she was working the whole time, and we never. So it was the first time to be forced to spend this much time together.
But I feel like we spent a lot of time together. But
this
not
was
in
a
this
lot.
sense. Yeah.
There were things that came out as a result of I actually understood, this is why people were divorcing during lockdown.
My gosh!
We were not on the edge, but there's grievances that I think it's the walls, because the walls are closing in on you. So are your problems. If you know what I mean, like if the walls close in, your problems will also close in on you. And there are things that came out that we didn't know that they were there. Like, that was there. So. It was important. It was important to isolate together and be forced to be together for 8 days.
No, but the grievances came out almost like maybe 2 days.
It was
before the isolation was over.
It was becoming too much. It was now like, oh my god.
No, but there's something about isolation, man. It's not nice.
No, it's not. It's not proper. And now she's now looking at me like,
my main problem is you. You are. If I could just get rid of this man, then I wouldn't have any problems.
My Diabo. So yes, it's good for the marriage because
it was a lot.
Things come out.
It was a lot.
Now that she was set free, it's gone. She's happy again. She's been set free.
No, it's still a conversation we're having.
Yes, but it's not the same.
It's not I think I was under pressure.
There you're just like, I'm dying.
I know. I was under pressure. I was really under pressure.
Yeah.
And I was just under pressure.
So I agree. I have the one cousin who once called me and said, Guy, if you want to be happy with your wife, you must take her on holidays. Now I get it. Take her places outside.
No. And can I just say, we all know I'm an introvert, ne?
Yes.
But this isolation was just too much for me.
Now I see. Take her places.
Like, it was way too much. No, we can't do too much outside. That's what got us in that place. That week, we just did a lot.
We did too much.
We did too much in that week. That's how we caught the COVID. So COVID is still out there, guys. Be careful.
Yes, please. Yeah. And vaccinate, guys.
Yes.
If you're not vaccinated,
because that was scary.
That
was scary. At some point, I couldn't get a full breath in.
Yeah.
It was just, God, I looked very scared because I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, no, I was terrified.
That was just on YouTube. Call the ambulance.
At 4 a.m.
Over YouTube, over Google.
4 a.m. Someone says,
ambulance.
Call the ambulance. You go, That's when I realized that, this is real, most. Call the ambulance. Outside.
No, my hands were tingling. My hands were tingling, my feet were tingling, and then they became numb. That's when I was like, call the ambulance.
I know that was so. It is a very unpleasant experience.
Yeah.
I mean, make
I feel
sure
like
you
we've
vaccinate.
been all over the place.
Listen,
with this update.
This was an update video, so you've been updated.
Yeah.
Takeaways: vaccinate. Google churches.
No, also pray about it.
Pray about it.
Pray about which church you should
know
go
what's
to.
important.
And you know what? Church is important.
It is.
It is important. Community. Church is important.
I can't imagine not having. We were so fortunate to move to a new place and find a community.
Like, we like this church so much that it worries us.
That we won't be able to move again.
Yes. Like, we can't imagine moving, because moving means we have to leave this church.
Again? Like, I mean, that's not a slight on all the other churches.
Yes, no.
We love every church that we've been in.
We love all of them. We've made long time connections.
Yes,
and
very important people. You know, it's just that this time around, we're in a place where it's like, no, this one.
Yeah.
We just feel that there's something that is important for us here.
Yeah.
So yes, do have a church, be involved with your church people, have a community within a church. It's so important. There are so many things that you can learn and people who will be able to support you.
Learning, we're growing.
And have a community. Don't take it for granted and be like, no, it's fine. I'll church by myself in my house.
Online.
You're really actually
online,
missing out
but
a
you are
lot.
really missing out.
You're really missing out, especially in a good church, especially where it's a place where God wants you to be in, to impact someone's life and to also be impacted and to receive and to just have examples.
Yes.
And it's difficult.
And sometimes you don't think you're an example, but you are.
But you are.
This is what I've learned. I was like, because now I don't like being people's examples.
Yes.
But like in the season that I'm in, I'm being told I'm an example.
You see.
And I don't like that responsibility.
We're old. That's how you know we're old.
Bruh. Also we're old.
We're not old, true. We're now examples.
But I'm not that old.
No.
I feel old these days.
So yes, I think we don't want to stretch the time too much.
Yes.
That is an update in our lives.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for everyone who's been
guys,
waiting.
and not unsubscribing.
Yes. The road to 1,000 continues and we shall arrive there.
Yeah.
Yes. And that is all we have. Thank you so much and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.